Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for showing up.
Good morning. Good
We're
morning.
going to start off in a standing position, and we're just going to start with a little high knee lift. Add a little arm pump. Now, as I'm lifting my knee, I want to think about engaging my core. So hip flexors, abs. Pull those arms if you'd like. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm going to keep the legs. I'm going to add some arms. Press, press, press. Just kind of getting some heat moving through the body. Big press up. Keep it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to keep the knees. Arm, twist, twist, twist. So just waking up that spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep those knees. Turn the knees out. I'm just going to take the hands out behind my head for just a moment. Get those knees. Add a reach. Up, up, up. Belly button drawn and tight. Reach and pull. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And back to right behind your ears. Add a little knee side bend. Side bend. Get a little heat moving through our body. Keep it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to the front and unfold. Let's make this little toy soldier kick. Lift, lift, lift. Straight arm, lift, lift. Abs in tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now arms are going to come up, pull down, down, down. Keep that strong, long leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Let's just take a really easy side to side. Just kind of pushing through those legs. Add a little curl. Heel, heel, heel. Heel to your bottom, heel. I'm adding a little pull back, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Cross the shoulder blades here. Squeeze. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Arms out. Tap. Back. Tap. Tap. Get that little heel cross. Hand reaching back. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take those feet wide. Back to your easy tap. Now we did this last week, a little bob and weave. Up, down, up. Now I'm gonna add a little pivot, reach, down, reach, down, reach. So just a little turnout, reaching across, reach, reach. I wanna think about this stretch out of the back of the shoulder, little side body. 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, 4, 3, 2. Same idea, reach up, nice and long, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it in, easy in. All right, so I'm gonna take this down, so just lower down, feet are wide. Now I want to be able to rotate into a lunge, so have enough space around you that you can do that without getting tripped up. So we're gonna start with some easy squats. So down and up, down and up. So think about sitting up, booty back and up, and down and up. Listening to your body, so if those knees are still waking up, still warming up, just take it as deep as you can. And down, squeeze up, down, squeeze up. Now I'm gonna hold it to the bottom and pulse it. Keep it low. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, guys. 4, 3, 2. Now I'm going to bring it up and down, up and down. Now I'm going to add that little rotation. So I'm going to turn, up, down, up, turn, up, down, up. So if you need to slow this down to get that turn, take it at your pace and lunge, squat, lunge, woo, and squat. Get that booty back and lunge and squat. Now I'm going to hold it in a lunge. So I'm facing to my right. You can face whichever way. I'm just going to lower and lift, lower and lift. I'm dipping this back knee. So down and up, down and up. I'm going to add some arms. I'm going to go down and up, down and up. Really tall, guys. And up and down and up. One more. Down and up. Now I'm going to come down and I'm going to hold it here. Take your arms, kind of I Dream of Jeannie style, and I'm going to turn to my right. My right leg's in front. Turn to your right and center. Stay low. Turn and center. And turn and center. I'm looking out across this right shoulder, getting that thoracic spine, that twist and center. One more, please. Twist and center and come back in. Shake that. We're going to do that again. All right, so starting off, down, up, turn, up, down, up, turn, up. So squat, turn and lunge. Hello, quads. Down, up, turn, and up. Down, up, turn, and up. Now, last one to the right, and we're going to hold this over on our left. So down, up, turn, hold it here. So just starting off, hands can be wherever you need them to be. You can bring them into those genie arms if you want as well. And I'm going to add the arms reach down, lift, down, lift. String out of the top of your head, pulling you up, straight and tall. Down, up, down, up. One more, please. And I'm going to hold it down. Now I'm going to go to my genie arms, and I'm going to turn to my left and center. Hold it down, turn and center, turn and center. Shoulders relaxed, turn and center. One more, please. Turn and center. Come all the way back to the front. Let's get one more set of those little wide squats. Down and up, down and up. Those quads and hips should get nice and warm. I'm going to add a big reach to the front. Big reach. Good. Big reach. Scoop that belly in. 3, 2, almost done, not quite. Step the feet together. Continue that squat. This time it's a chair squat. Sitting that booty back. Pull it back. Chair squat. Pull back. Think about a slight pull past your hips. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Get it back. Reach and pull. 2 more. Reach and pull. All right. I lied. Let's go down and take some little pulses. I do that sometimes. Sorry. Keeping it strong. Reaching, reaching, reaching. 4, 3, 2. Bring it up. Shake it out. Woo! Hello, quads, hips. All right. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. So, as I mentioned earlier, have some weights or something that you can simulate a weight. So you have water bottles. You can utilize those. These are about 1 pound each, not a lot of weight. But what I want you to think about is that really smooth contract and release, or flexion and extension. All right, so let's just start off standing tall, either with your water bottles or your weights, whatever you have, nice and tall. So starting off with just some easy biceps curls, curl up and down. Now, if you don't have weights, I want you to think about curling up, flex, 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 and then releasing it nice and slow. Curl, 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 and release it super slow. All right, so keeping that going. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of balance. I'm gonna pop my right knee. Pop that right knee, shifting my weight into that left foot. Focus on some balance. And then if you can, I'd like you to lift and hold that right knee. You can always set that foot back down if you need it. Now I'm gonna fix my gaze out ahead, just so I can kind of keep my focus on my balance, string out of the top of the head. Now, if you can, I'd like you to also add a little leg extend and curl. I'm gonna throw your balance a little bit and extend and curl. Keep it tall, belly in, and extend and curl. Let's get one more here, guys. Extend and curl. Take it for a little shake. All right, so from here, you get a little triceps, and I'm just gonna do a slight forward flexion. Now, unsupported forward flexion is just this lean forward, you're not holding onto anything. And it can get a little tight, a little tiring in those hamstrings. So if you need a break, or if you can hold on to something, you can bring and hold just one hand on your thigh. Otherwise, we're gonna take triceps kickbacks. So I'm gonna lift my elbow and just keep it right here. I'm gonna press back, pinky finger leads, and then bring it in with your thumb. So press and pull it in, and press and pull it in. Opening across the shoulders and chest, so keep those elbows back, and press and curl. Now gravity wants to help, so I want you to make that return, that slow return back, thumbs to shoulder. So press and then really slow, pulling it in. Press, keeping those abs in. One more, guys. All right, bring it down. Take some easy little shoulder rolls. We're gonna come back and visit that again. We're gonna go right back into our biceps curls. Nice and tall. Now, I'm gonna turn my feet into Pilates stance. So zipping the thighs, and your feet are turned out in this little V. So I wanna think about this work down the back of my legs and that external hip rotation. All right, so right now I'm just standing in my Pilates stance. And as you can, I would like you to add a little lift and lower. We're gonna get that single leg lift as well. But I just want you to kind of warm up the feet and ankles. And curl and release. And curl and release. Let's get two more like this. We might revisit this Pilates stance a little later. All right, so I'm just gonna turn my knees and feet back to normal, and I'm gonna pop my left knee. So shifting my weight into that right foot, keeping it tall, and as you can, I'm gonna have you bring that left knee up and balance, finding your focal points and where you can fix your gaze. Slow this down if you need to. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, extend and bend. Extend, woo, and bend. Keep it tall, extend and bend. Shoulders are back, extend and bend. Give yourself two more. Try not to lose my balance here. And last one, extend and bend. Take it down. Let's get another set of those kickbacks. So taking your unsupported forward flexion, or if you used one hand to support, you're gonna use the other hand to do the kickback. So otherwise, both arms were supported with a single arm. Ready? Here we go. Belly in, shoulders back, and you're gonna extend, lead with the pinky, and curl it in slow. Draw that belly in tight, guys. Thinking about that long line down your back. Keeping the neck lengthened. So if you're kind of looking down toward your feet, maybe lift that head and look out a few feet in front of you. Keep it tall, extending, contracting through those triceps, flexing through your biceps. Two more, please. Belly in. And I think this was two. It might have been three. It's all right. We're going to come on up. Woo, nice little shoulder rolls. All right, so I want to get some flies. we're gonna go into a lunge stance or a split stance. So I'm gonna step my right foot forward, left foot back. Now you can kind of turn that foot out if you need to, or you can be up on the ball of the foot, totally up to you. I'm gonna take some little flies. Now, even if you are without weights, I want you to think about a slow control and contract at the top and then release it down, nice and easy. Keep it tall, lift and lower, lift and lower. Nice and long through the top of the head, string lifting out of the top of your head, lift and lower. Let's get 2 more of these, and lower and lift, and I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna step in, and I'm gonna go into a little bit of a chair squat, and we're gonna do rows. So I'm gonna start with my hands, palms down, and we're gonna pull wide. So I wanna be down in this chair, pull back, pull wide, squeezing through the shoulder blades. So reach and pull back, and reach and pull back. Nice and long, guys. Pull back. Abs are in, neck is lengthened, looking out a few feet ahead of you, and reach and pull back. Let's get 2 more of these. And pull back, and last time, reach. Go ahead and come on up. Give yourself a couple shoulder rolls. Now we're gonna take the other leg forward in that split lunge stance. Front before, left leg is in front this time. So again, with those flies, I'm keeping my elbow bent and I'm just lifting and lowering, all right? Here we go. So up and down, and up and down. Add a little squeeze at the top. So think about flexing your shoulders. So middle trapezius, right here over, or not, yeah, middle trapezius, and, or sorry, upper trapezius, and medial delts. I know those words, they're in there. And lift and lower, keep it tall, lift and lower and lift and lower, strong wrist and forearms, lift and lower. Let's get 2 more. Lift and lower, last one, lift and lower. All right, so stepping into your chair, sit again. So before we did rows, this time I want you to take this wide fly. All right, so sitting down, kind of into that chair, halfway into your chair, and I'm gonna go palms together this time. And we're gonna go out and in, and out and in. So I'm leaning my back forward very slightly, keeping this angle, keeping it supported. Now, if you need to, take one arm, give yourself maybe 4 on one arm, and then we'll switch to the other arm. We're gonna go 4, 3, 2. Let's get 1 more, guys. Lift, lower with control, and give yourself a nice little roll through the shoulders. All right, so we're gonna take the weights down to the floor. Keep them handy. We're gonna go into some roll-ups. And if you want to add your weights to your roll-ups, it's a really nice overhead press, totally optional. All right, so we are going to find our place on the floor, and we're gonna take this all the way back. So we have plenty of room to roll back. So we're just gonna start with our regular warm roll-up. So I'm gonna take this down, nice and slow, scoop the belly. And once you reach the bottom, adjust yourself if you need to. I'm going to extend my legs nice and long, and I'm gonna zip my thighs together. I'm gonna turn my toes out to the opposite corners of the room. So external rotation, so there's that Pilates stance again. And I wanna think about using the back of my legs and my glutes to kind of hug the mat. So keeping this lower half really active. Let's take the arms, reaching over the chest. And I might normally start with some of these little scapular protraction and retraction, usually in a plank. But this time I'm gonna take and just reach and lower. If you have the weights, nice little tiny bit of resistance to press and lower. So I'm reaching out of the pectoralis major right here in the chest and pulling back a little squeeze across that middle back, that middle trap. and press and squeeze. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna lower my weights just to demonstrate without, but you can keep them if you know this one. I'm gonna reach back. I don't wanna pop my ribs. I wanna keep this connection, rib to hip connection, and we're gonna take a full roll up. So I'm gonna inhale, lift my arms, lift my head and shoulders, and exhale, peel, coming up, out and over, and reaching for flexed feet. Sit up tall, and take it down with control, belly in, shoulders back, and inhale, exhale, nice and slow, big reach. Sit up tall, taking it down with control, legs are active, arms reach back, inhale, exhale. Try to make those legs really heavy, reach and flex. Sit up tall, take it down, scoop that belly, arms, float back. Let's get 2 more, guys. Inhale, exhale, reach up and over. Sit up tall, take it down, zip the thighs, arms float back. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach into that forward fold. Sit up tall, we're gonna take it back. Good morning, puppies. Take it back nice and long. And I'm just gonna circle the arms around and scoot onto my mat. Okay, so for this next step, and I didn't with those, sorry about that. You need a little bit of space. So if you have someone next to you, just make sure that you want to. All right, so we're gonna do our roll over. And this one involves quite a bit of spinal flexion. So think really strong forward fold. So the first time we come up and over, we're gonna hold it there for a moment just to kind of wake the back up and introduce that position. I didn't do my forward fold sequence in the warm-up, so hopefully the back is not too surprised. So I'm gonna start off with my legs really long. I wanna think about lengthening through the back of the thigh. If you need your hands in the back to kind of help you with this, that's totally fine. All right, so for the first one, I'm just going to lift my hips. I'm gonna reach my feet back in the direction of the floor. They might not get there, that's totally fine. So we're gonna inhale, engage your abdominals, exhale, peel, and I'm just gonna hold. So I'm gonna use my hands in my back just to support here. So I'm reaching my feet back in the direction of the floor. Keep it long. Now I'm gonna open my feet about shoulder distance and flex. Now I'm gonna remove my hands and then lower to the floor, super, super slow. Gravity is not our friend on this one. We're gonna take it out to about 45 degrees, feet together. We're gonna come up and over and reach, supporting with your hands or not. Flex the feet, open, walking it down, super slow. Try not to let those shoulders peel. Mine are having a hard time. Now you can keep your hands down by your side. I like to move mine over the top of my head. We're going to inhale, exhale, peel, and come into that nice big forward fold, rolling over, flex your feet, and open. And we're gonna lower down with control. Try to keep those shoulders down, hips super slow to the floor. Take it out, feet together, and up and over. Reach, and open, and walk it down. Now, I am going to keep this idea with my legs. I'm just gonna reverse what I'm doing with my feet. So I'm gonna keep my feet open and point the toes, coming up and over. Feet back, you may be able to touch the floor. Bring the feet together, flex, and come down really slow. Scoop that belly, point the toes, and open, up, over, reach. Flex the feet, bring them together. Come on down, nice and slow. Scoop that belly. Woo! Let's get one more like this, guys. Point the toes and open, up, over, reach. Maybe you can touch the floor, maybe not. Keep the legs straight. Bring the feet together. Come on down. Scoop that belly. Don't hold your breath. And I'm going to take it out to about 45 degrees. Knees come into your chest. Take a little break. Giving your back a little side to side. You can also add some foot flexion, extension, and ankle rotation. All right, so from here, let's go into some bridging. So we're gonna do just a couple of variations on our bridge. So we all kind of know the straight up and down, straight, you know. So we're gonna come up and I wanna focus on some holds. Now, if you have your weights handy, we are going to add some chest presses as well. So have your weights handy, easy by your side. And I'm going to start with my feet about shoulder hip distance apart. This is a spinal articulation exercise in addition to glutes and some low back to support. So we're going to inhale, exhale, peel, scoop the belly, coming up slow and steady. Now at the top, we are just going to hold this. So we're going to keep an isometric contraction. So we're not lengthening, we're not shortening. I just want to keep this right in place. So keep it strong. Nice and long. Now, while we're here, because I like to multitask, we're going to take the arms. So even if you don't have weights, you're going to make this really slow and controlled. So I've got my palms together. I'm going to slightly bend my elbows, and I'm going to go out and up. Keep those hips up and out and up and out and up. Squeeze those glutes to the top. Come on. And up. Keep that belly drawn in, out, and up. Let's get two more, guys. Out, and up. Last one. Out, and up. Now I'm going to lower my arms, but I'm going to keep those hips up for just a moment longer. Keep squeezing. Maybe they dropped a little. Lift them a little higher. 3, 2, and 1. Walking it down super slow, and walk those knees in. All right, so we're gonna do that again, but we're gonna add just a single leg lift. So you're just gonna be lifting that knee and holding. So it's gonna be one leg really working to hold. We won't stay there quite as long as we did with this last one, but by the time we come out of these, I want you to be really glad that they are done. All right, so we're gonna start off with our regular bridge. We're gonna inhale, exhale, peel, lifting it up. All right, so I'm going to lift my right leg first. My left leg is going to really hold and keep everything strong. So lift and just hold. All right, so your hands can be down. And if you're feeling like you can take the arms away, you can cross them over your chest or reach them up like you're holding a ball. Keep it strong, keep lifting, keep that belly in. Woo, hello, quads, hips, glutes. 3, 2, 1. Don't set the hips down, just set the leg down. I'm going to bring my arms down. Hips are still in place. Here we go. Let's lift that left leg. And I'm just going to keep a little bend on the knee, working that left leg, driving that heel into the floor. And your hands can stay down, cross at your shoulders, or reach up and hold that ball. Keep lifting, keep it strong. Breathe. Come on, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Keep the hips in place. Set the foot down. Lift. We're going to lower this nice and slow. Woo! Bring those knees in. Take a little break. How we doing?
Oh, good, good.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
So for this next one, we're gonna, let's go into some hip circles. So I'm gonna keep my right knee in, I'm gonna take my left leg down. I'm just gonna use my hand to kind of push that right knee around a little bit. Now I have a variation on this one, so we all may be familiar with this, where it's just circle in, circle out. So I'm gonna extend the leg. We're gonna start as we normally do. And like I've got a clock on the ceiling, we're gonna start at 12 o'clock, draw a circle in, stop at 12 o'clock, circle out, and stop. Keep those hips down, shoulders down, and circle. So inhale in one direction, exhale in the other direction. Inhale and exhale. All right, so here's a little variation for you. Stop at 12 o'clock. Now I'm gonna go figure eights, figure eights, In and out, and in and out. Keep it strong. In and out. Now, hold it. Let's go the other way. So, opposite of what you just drew your figure eight. Hopefully you remember. And circle in, circle out, circle in, circle out, circle in, and out. One more. Woo! Float that knee into your chest. Walk your other knee into your chest. I'm gonna take my right leg to the floor, keeping the left knee in. I'm just gonna take an easy little circle. Moving just through some of that range of motion, kind of waking that hip up. Now, let's extend that leg, lengthening through your hamstrings. And starting with your just normal little hip circle, 12 o'clock, we'll start the circle, stop at 12, and unwind it. Trying to keep these hips really square, belly button to the floor, circle in, circle out. Breathing through this, inhale and exhale. Really trying to keep the quadriceps engaged, and circle in, circle out. Let's get one more. And then we're going to go into our figure eight. So circle in, circle out, circle in, circle out, and in and out. Keep it strong, in and out. And last one, hold it here, reverse. Circle in, circle out, in and out. Keep that figure eight. Woo, drawing on the ceiling. In and out, and in and out. One more, guys. In and out. Both knees. Float in. Take a little break. All right, I'm going to bring my hands behind my knees. I come up to seated, and I'm just going to take a little butterfly. Woo! So we've got about 10 more minutes in the section, and so we're going to kind of get into a little more ab stuff, and then I want to end with some plank stuff. My next section of class will be flexibility, and so we're going to work on a little bit of shoulders and back today. My back, I don't know about you guys, but my back is feeling, I think I'm carrying my anxiety in my back. So from here, just a little butterfly. You can take a little lean forward. And let's just take a quick little stretch across the hip. So I'm going to cross my right leg over, and I'm just going to ease into this stretch for my right hip. Now I've got my right knee over. I'm going to take my left arm and hug it around and twist into this just a little more. You can take your right arm and open it out. You can even sit it on the floor behind you or hug it behind your back. I'm looking out across that right shoulder. Breathing through. All right, very carefully, slowly unwind and switch sides. All right, so I've got my left knee across. I'm going to take my right shoulder, hug that knee in, just twisting a little deeper. You can take that left hand open, set it down on the floor behind you, or wrap it around behind your back. Think about twisting that left shoulder open to the back of the room. I'm going to release it and come back around. All right, so we are going to go into some hollow body holds. So for those of you who haven't done hollow body holds, think about on the double leg stretch when you go out, and we're just gonna stay there. We're gonna stay and hold, so you can always come down as you need to. Those are tough. So we're gonna start off. We'll start off kind of slow, small, little small counts. All right. So I'm gonna reach my arms overhead, and with this one, I want to think about this scoop in the belly. So I'm gonna bring my ribs toward my hips, reaching the arms. So lifting your head and shoulders. So looking toward your belly button, maybe. I'm going to lift my right leg, and then I'm going to lift my left leg and hold. Keep it strong, squeeze. Breathing. Inhale, exhale, down. That was just a little over 10 seconds. So those of you in the group, I don't know if you saw that post that if you think 10 seconds goes really fast, you should try Pilates. This is one of those. All right, here we go. Let's do it again. Extending those legs. Lift the head and shoulders. So think about connecting your ribs to your hips. Right leg up, left leg up, and hold. Keep drawing the shoulder blades down, scooping that belly, reaching through the feet. Now, a little modification might be to pull the knees up a little bit, but if you can, keep the legs low. Keep reaching. Three, two, one. Take it down. Woo! Bring those knees in. Give yourself a quick little release. All right, so for this next, we are going to go into a hollow body rock. For those of you, if you have any back issues, I would say you could even come here and just work on maybe a lower and a lift with control. Now, those of you who can do the hollow body rock, I'm actually going to start with my feet up and my arms back. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, pull up, and then try to keep as much of that hollow body, keep the legs open. So not so much of a rollover. Lift and lower the legs, lift. Think of it kind of like a really big seesaw. Try to keep the legs open. Don't let them fold towards your face. Let's get one more. And go ahead and come all the way up. Now forward fold. Woo! All right, you guys. So kind of along the same line, same ideas, we are going to do a V up. So I'm going to start with a modification. So I'm going to start back here. And I'm going to start with my knees bent. So a little bit like our teaser prep. All right. I'm going to inhale, exhale, up, and then extend and lower back, knees in. So a little bit like our teaser. Inhale, exhale, reach, and this is our teaser here, and then lower back. And inhale, and exhale. Now, if you want to make it a little harder, you're going to take everything down. Inhale, exhale, everything up. So teaser 3. And lower back. Arms and legs. Inhale, exhale. Woo! Get it up there. And lower with control. Let's do 2 more. These are tough. Inhale, exhale, peel. Lower with control. Last one, guys. Inhale, exhale. Woo! Take it down. Knees in. Take a break. Hello, abdominals.
It worked. It worked.
Okay, so this next one is a little bit of those two kind of mashed together. In Pilates, it's called a boomerang. So what we're going to do is sit up tall, and there's some pieces to this, so if you want to watch me for the first one, feel free. I'm going to cross one leg over the top, and think of the shape of a boomerang. So we want to try to maintain this little boomerang shape, sort of like we did with the open leg rocker. So from here, I'm going to inhale, exhale, lift, rock back, hold, cross, uncross, and then bring this up and hold it here. My arms are going to slide back and press. I'm going to lower with control, fold, and sit up tall. Now my other leg is on top. So if you guys are ready and want to join me, if you just want to do some open leg rockers or those little hollow body rocks, those are okay too. This has a few more components. We're going to scoop the belly, sit up tall, inhale, exhale, lift the legs, rock it back, reach, uncross, recross, bring it up to your V. Hands come back, we interlace, Lower the feet with control, fold, and then sit up tall. So you got that new leg on top. We're gonna inhale, exhale, take it back, uncross, recross, bring it up into that V, take those hands back, interlace, push, lower, and sit up tall. Inhale, exhale, scoop, rock it back, uncross, recross, bring it up into that V. Those legs might get a little heavy. Take those hands back, interlace, lower, fold, and sit up tall. Woo. All right, got about 4 minutes. So let's come over and grab some planks. I think that's enough time for planks, don't you? All right, so we're gonna start off in just a regular plank hold, making sure that we're extending all the way through the fingertips, guys. So stacking your shoulders right over your wrists, and I'm gonna reach back into my plank. I wanna keep my hips kind of low. Now if you're tired, your hips might find their way up here. Bring it back down into your long plank or drop it to your knees, keeping that long line. Belly button tight. Now while we're here, we can add a few scapular push-ups. I'm gonna lower and press. Lower the chest, press the floor. Inhale, exhale. And hold at the top, hold it here. Belly button drawn in tight. Knees down, shifting back, taking your time. Let's get that little stretch, little child's pose. All right, guys. We're gonna come out into a forearm plank. So let's have the elbows just stacked below the shoulders. And let's try to keep the hands open as opposed to coming together in this diamond. So I'm just gonna hold the hands in alignment with the shoulders. All right, so come right out into your forearms. Step one foot back, step the other foot back. Low hips. Keep it strong. Think about the shoulder blades down your back. Slide them into your back pockets. Keep pressing that floor away. Keep it long. Keep breathing. Give yourself 10 more seconds if you can, guys. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Take a break. Woo! Slide those fingers toward your heels. Look ahead and relax forward. Okay, guys. Not last one, almost the last one. We're gonna go into some Macarena. So we're gonna do this little alternating shoulder taps. We're gonna go into full arms, tapping to the shoulder. Now, if you can't reach your shoulder, just maybe tap to your forearms. Ready? Bringing this out. Woo. Step the feet back. Try to keep the hips really square. Tap right, tap left. Abs in tight. Woo. And one more right, one more left. Both hands on the floor, press into a downward facing dog. Stepping the feet apart, pushing your chest toward your feet. Let's take a double lift and lower here. Both heels up, both heels down. Now one more quick little thing for us in conditioning mode. This space right between your hands, I want you to lower the top of your head toward the floor and press away. Inhale down, exhale, press. Inhale down, exhale, press. Really strong, and press. Scoop that belly in. Woo. Last two. Big press on your last one and hold. Knees, sit down to the floor, knees wide. Shift back into a child's pose and reach. All right, that was 45 minutes. Bring yourself up. All right, guys, so just taking a moment, and I'm just gonna sit on my heels. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can certainly sit cross-legged. I'm gonna lean into my right hand and just take a little side stretch, and then go to the other side. Just taking that easy side to side. And on this last one, or this next one, excuse me, not last, I'm gonna lean and hold. Now I'm gonna curl forward and then open back. So think about opening your chest and shoulder toward the ceiling. Now curl forward and open back. Curl forward and open back. Bring it to your other side. Take that same thing. So I'm going to take that lean, nice little side body stretch, curl forward and open back. Curl forward, open back. Really open the shoulder and chest. Curl forward and open back. All right, guys. I'm going to interlace my fingers behind and press the knuckles away, pressing your chest and your heart forward. Scoop that belly. Release it to the front and push, scooping out that belly, opening across the back. Now take it, palms up, thumbs out, and open up, stretching through your biceps, into the chest. Now I'm going to turn the palms all the way over and press those thumbs back a little further, maybe palms up, and easy shoulder rolls. All right, I'm going to rock back onto the ball of my foot. Take a moment here, just settle your weight into your heel. And I'm going to lift my tailbone, just coming into my forward fold. Let the head relax forward. Shake the head no. All right, I'm going to slide my hands up to my thighs, soften the knees, and unfold one vertebra at a time. Nice and tall. Take a big inhale. And exhale, just float those arms down. So that was the conditioning portion of our class today. Grab a drink if you'd like to stick around. For flexibility, feel free.